friends, guess what? Denise Richards is back. And this time she's bringing her wild, chaotic, and highly entertaining family with her. Denise Richards and Her Wild Things premieres March 4th on Bravo. And trust me, this show is about to give us an all-access pass to Denise's life with her 3 daughters, her hot husband, and yes, her infamous ex-husband, Charlie Sheen. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Stay tuned because I have the details on all the drama, the relationships, and a blast from Denise's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills past that you won't see coming. Denise Richards has done it all. Bond girl, Friends cousin, Real Housewives alum, and now leading lady of her own reality show. But this time, it's not about diamonds and dinner parties. It's about Denise the mom. Raising 3 daughters, Sami, Lola, and Eloise, hasn't been easy, especially in the Hollywood spotlight. And in case you forgot, Denise's relationship history could be its own reality show. She was married to Charlie Sheen from 2002 to 2006, a relationship that was, let's just say, a journey. But today, surprisingly, these 2 exes are in a good place. So good, in fact, that Charlie will be making appearances on Denise Richards and Her Wild Things. We'll get into that later, but let's talk about these 3 very different daughters. First up, Sami Sheen. If you follow the headlines, you know Sami and Denise have had a complicated mother-daughter relationship. Back in 2022, Sami moved out of Denise's house and into Charlie's after clashing over house rules. At the time, Denise admitted their relationship was strained and said it's very difficult. Relatable. But cut to today, and it seems like things are much better between them. Sami even gave Denise a heartfelt Mother's Day shout out on Instagram, and they've been spotted together much more. Oh, and did I mention that Sami shocked everyone by joining the spicy content platform OnlyFans at age 18? Denise wasn't thrilled at first, but then she joined OF too. Mother-daughter bonding, with boundaries. Denise made it clear that they don't look at each other's content, saying, that would be weird. Agreed. Now, let's really talk about this OnlyFans situation because it's a huge part of Denise's public image now. When Sami first started her page, there was major backlash. But Denise, she was having none of it. She came out swinging in support of her daughter's decision. Sami is an adult, and Denise says she trusts her choices. But then Denise took it a step further and joined OnlyFans herself. Wow, at first people were shocked, but Denise had a solid reason. Acknowledging that she's been sexualized her whole career, Denise revealed that when people started judging her daughter for owning her own image, Mama Bear felt like she had to do something. Let's be real, she is not wrong. And don't forget the financial side of things. Sami openly admitted she wanted her own apartment, and her job at the candy shop wasn't gonna cut it. Enter OnlyFans. But here comes the real tea. Denise's husband, Aaron, actually helps her shoot some of her content. Denise described his work as being like a Vogue spread, sexy but classy. That's definitely a choice, and this mom is unapologetic. While Sami and Denise are both thriving on the platform, Sami did say she wished her mom had waited a little bit longer before hopping on the trend and joining just days after her daughter. Lola, meanwhile, stays out of the OnlyFans chat entirely, leaving it at whatever makes my mom happy. Next, we have Lola Sheen, Sami's polar opposite. While Sami was making headlines for OnlyFans, Lola was finding Jesus. No, literally. She got baptized in 2024 and is now running a Christian podcast called Heavenly Bonded. Lola and Sami might be walking completely different paths, but Lola says that their bond is still strong. It seems like they're typical sisters. And Denise, she is fully supportive of her daughter's spiritual journey, saying she is so proud of Lola and her faith. So between Sami's OnlyFans and Lola's podcast, this family is giving us range. But let's not forget about the youngest Richards daughter. Eloise Joni Richards entered Denise's life in 2011 through adoption. And let me tell you, this little girl is the light of their family. At age 9, Eloise finally said the word dad to Aaron, who officially adopted her in 2019. Denise has been open about Eloise's chromosomal abnormality, which has caused developmental and speech delays. But despite her challenges, Denise says Eloise is pure joy and everyone loves being around her. As for Sami and Lola, they adore their little sister. Sami gushes that they do everything together. Denise has been married to Aaron since 2018, and while their relationship has been relatively drama-free, fans are curious. How does Aaron get along with Charlie Sheen? Surprisingly, quite well. Denise recently revealed that Aaron and Charlie have had a good relationship from day one. And speaking of Charlie, yes, he will be making an appearance on Denise Richards and Her Wild Things. I mean, he is a pretty wild thing. Apparently, when Denise first asked him, Charlie took production on an emotional roller coaster. He said yes right away, then he was like, no, then yes. Classic Charlie. But in the end, sounds like he had a great time. So what do you think, Bravo diehards? Are you excited for Denise Richards and Her Wild Things? I am. Which guest star are you most invested in? Hello, Erica Jane. Drop a comment below and subscribe for all the latest Bravo tea. Right as it happens, I'll have it here. Until next time, keep it wild.